Hello and welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we're coming to you from Chester Racecourse. We are here with our sponsors of the show, the Eurogold Group and Lullabita Restaurant. And we hope that you'll enjoy a day at the races. Now later on in the show we'll be chatting to Sean Keane about his brand new album, and we'll also be catching up with Mike McGoldrick and James Hackland to find out about the great success of the Carousel music sessions at the Charlton Irish Club in Manchester. But first up, I've had a few tips for today, so I'm off now to put on a little bit of money and see how I go on. See you later. John, what a wonderful day it's been here at Chester Races.
Been a fantastic day. Damien's a great host. We've been here before and he's always put a really good day on for us. And the weather is absolutely fantastic. And we've had a few winners, which always helps.
Well, that puts the icing on the cake, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Now, John, tell me a little bit about your company.
Amwell Homes Lancashire, we formed about 12 months ago. We're a spin-off of the Amwell Homes Group, which is based in North Wales. We're based at Chorley. We've got a few sites up and running. Damien does quite a bit of work for us and we've got some great ambitions.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about the type of housing that you do.
We mainly do private housing with affordable housing required by planning permission. Typically middle market, family housing. We've got a great brand, great product, very well received by the public.
And are you mainly based around the northwest?
My particular business, we're based at Chorley. So say we cover Lancashire, down to Merseyside. We have a sister region, Amwell, Cheshire and North Wales, which covers North Wales, down in Cheshire and North Potteries around Staffordshire.
Okay, now how do you see the housing market at the moment? Is it pretty buoyant?
The housing market's good at the moment. Customers still expect the right product, the right quality, which is what we provide. We're never complacent, which is what we shouldn't be, but at the moment the housing market's pretty good for everyone.
Now, for our viewers tonight, can you tell us how people can find out where your sites and your houses have been built and how they can go and view them?
As ever, the best place is to go onto our website, which is amwellhomes.co.uk. On there you'll find details of all our sites, both in Lancashire and in Cheshire and North Wales.
Sheila, the Eurogold Handicap Stakes, we saw you making the presentation there to the winner.
Oh yeah, it was lovely. It was just a bit too hot and a bit too... There was no shade, but it was lovely.
And it was lovely to be down so close to the racehorses, you know, when they were going past.
Actually, we picked that horse for the best dressed horse, so we put a bet on it, and it won. So we put another bet on with the money that we won off that. And that won.
So Geraldine, you must have had quite a good day on the betting.
Yeah, we've had a really good day. We have. We've been very lucky.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
And you also had the pleasure of meeting the lady. You know, you had to choose the best dressed horse, and then you met the owner as well.
And she was so appreciative, wasn't she?
I know.
She really was. She really appreciated the fact that we admired her work. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And do you like going to the races, Geraldine?
Yeah, it's a great day out. Absolutely. And well, this is an evening event, and it's been absolutely even better, really, hasn't it? And the weather's just topped it, even though it's so hot.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And you were telling us about last year's weather, Sheila.
I had a fair coat on. It was so
last year.
cold. It was so cold.
I know. Well, we're here for the night, aren't we?
We're taking John back now. He's had enough. John's ready for his bed.
We might carry on though.
We'll carry on.
Why not? Party through the night.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I just tell you how we met Geraldine and John? We went on holiday to Vancouver and met them in Vancouver and became friends.
And how long ago was that?
Not last year, the year before.
2 years.
2 years ago. Yeah. Went all the way to Vancouver to meet someone who lives 15 minutes up the motorway.
Best of friends now,
became friends, yeah.
That's the way to build friendships.
I know, it's so nice.
Graham, Have you enjoyed today at the races?
I've had a fantastic day today. I've been a client of Euro Gold. They invite me every year and it's been amazing.
Well, absolutely. And the weather was lovely as well.
Yeah, a bit extra, I must admit, but been fantastic.
Now, of course, you're a very funny guy, because I was chatting to you off camera there and we had a great bit of fun earlier on. And you like a little bit of fun, don't you, and a few jokes?
Oh, this is the way I get through the business. You've got it through life, haven't you? You've got to have a laugh.
Yeah.
We all have a laugh. I tell jokes, I do business, and that's life.
Tell me about your business.
Oh, I run a company called IUK. We're based in Adot. We're going 13 years. We're on about 850 machines. It's very hard in the construction industry. Everything's booming. And obviously today, Euro Gold's invited us and the highest machines off us, like many other companies in the Northwestern National.
Now, what I want to know is, will you survive tomorrow? Because I'm not sure if you won too much money today.
I've not won much money today, but I have to survive tomorrow because I've got people working all weekend and I have to pay their wages.
Otherwise, we'll all be down here at Chester Races on Monday trying to see what we can win back.
Yes, I mean, I've never been very good with the horses, so I don't know about Chester Races. I think we might have to go to Haydock or we might have to go to York.
Well, absolutely. And of course, look, it's been a wonderful day here. So many people here as well. So well supported, Chester Races.
Well, I think the people today have been fantastic, especially with the weather. I mean, it's been a great day. People have been fantastic. It's been very hot. People have not been drinking a lot. I've met you today. We've had a fantastic day today. And I think everybody's just gone in the flow.
Well, Graham, it's been a pleasure to meet you. And hopefully we'll all have the health and we'll see you here next year. Damien, now Chester Races Day seems to be an annual event for you.
It is, Martin. It's one of the very few times that we get all our clients together. My wife turns up at the races and it's a really good event, social event, to deal with a lot of people. I deal with Bellway, Redrow, Anwell Homes, Elan, and all them people that we do a lot of work for across the northwest of England, really. So they're a captured audience in the race box and they like what they see and how we deal with people. It's a friendly atmosphere.
And everybody had a lovely time today. They had a nice little bet on the horses. They were in and out watching the races, and it was just a lovely atmosphere.
Amazing atmosphere, really good. A bit too hot, Martin, but it was very good, you know.
Yeah, it was indeed. And of course, the Chester races for you now. You like a little bet, do you, on the horses? And do you like? You seem to like coming to Chester.
I do. I have a very lucky day at Chester. It's really good. Not a bad day today. I had 3 winners, and I covered me day, you know.
Well, you've done better than I did, because every horse that I backed on either come in last or third.
That's normally my way anywhere else, but Chester is very lucky to me, you know.
Now, I know it's a day off for you because, look, you're so busy running Euro Gold Group, of course, and it's been a very, very busy year for you.
Amazingly busy year, and it seems to get busier and busier, and we've got so many contracts on, it's unreal, you know, and new clients. We've picked up some very new clients now in Anwell and Elan Homes and Russell Homes and Prospect GB and you know and the usual amazing people, Redrow and Bellway and all them guys. So it's really, really a very good time for us, you know.
Yeah, and of course you've got lovely offices now where you're based in Liverpool as well, and a wonderful office staff, I have to say, because I got to know quite a few of them.
They're amazing office staff, amazing sorts of people who work for me. You know, we've appointed a new MD and my financial director, Emma Cassidy. And the whole group of office staff is amazing, and they really do look after our business.
Yeah. And of course it's a family business really, because your daughter Emma is heavily involved.
Emma's the director there and she gets involved in a lot of stuff across the business, and she really is doing very well. And she gets involved with accounts and buying and lots of stuff that goes on in the business, and she gets involved in the development of we have a sort of management team that run the whole estate, and she's involved in that, you know.
Well, it's great to see the company doing so well in what we might say troubled times, because we're in tricky waters at the moment with Brexit and so on and so forth.
I think sometimes you get fed up talking about Brexit. We are un-Brexiteers, shall we say. We'll keep digging muck.
Yeah, well, that's it, absolutely. Now, of course, the Lollavita restaurant, a lovely, lovely restaurant based in Rose Lane in Liverpool, and that's doing really well.
It's very good, really. It's an amazing restaurant run by my daughter and her husband, and and they do so well. It's very well known now around across the city and the northwest, where people come from Manchester, all over the northwest to come and eat there, and they're so pleased with it,
And of course, it's a restaurant with a difference, isn't it? Because, there's some nights there you've got lovely entertainment on, great music, wonderful atmosphere.
We really sort of ad hoc things. We have Irish music on, we have swing music on, we have lots of things that people wouldn't sort of affect the Italian restaurant to have, So it's really good.
Now, my most important question to you, Damien, what's going to happen with Offaly?
I'm sick of backing them, and we'll carry on. We'll keep going with Offaly, Yeah.
They'll come good yet.
They will do. I hope so. I keep spending money on them.
But listen, you've had a wonderful year with Liverpool, of course, because
we have, yes, and obviously we got beat in the final of the European Cup, but we won't go into that. We'll leave Sergio Aguero out of it.
Yeah. But still, it was a great season for you.
Amazing season, and hopefully next year we'll give them a good kicking.
Damien, and thank you so much for the great support you give us here on the TV show. Without your wonderful support, this show would not be broadcast. It means so much to so many Irish people.
It's a pleasure.
And thank you so much.
It's a pleasure, Martin, and that's we have to remember where we come from. That's what it's all about.
Well, thank you, Damien, and the
Pleasure.
very best of luck to you.
Not a problem, thank you.
Now we're going to take a very short break. We'll see you soon. Welcome back. Now, if you've got a story you'd like to share with us, contact me. The details are on the screen now. Now, the Carousel music sessions at the Charlton Irish Club in Manchester has been a huge success, and this week the special guest is Sean Keane. We'll be chatting to Mike McGoldrick and James Hackland about the great success of the Carousel sessions. But first up, we're off to meet Sean Keane. Sean, welcome to Manchester.
Hi, thank you very much indeed, Martin. A pleasure to be here, sir.
Well, it's really good to see you, and of course you're here tonight for a very special occasion, the Carousel sessions here at the Charlton Irish Club.
Absolutely, a concert put on by Mike McGoldrick, wonderful flute player, wonderful musician. We're here with the two lads, Pat Coyne from Connemara, from the heart of Connemara, from Mam on guitar and vocals, and Fergus Feely from Belfast. He's on mandocello and vocals as well. So looking forward to a good night.
The last time we met you actually in London for the Galway Association dinner dance. It was a great night, and it was a special occasion for you because you got the Galway Person of the Year award.
I did indeed. It was an honour to get it. God, I don't know, there's probably loads of people that's more entitled to it, but it was an honour to receive it, I have to say. And what a night it was, like, to have the cup, all the cups there as well, and there was a great atmosphere. Sure, there was about 700 people there. It was a great occasion.
And Sean, of course, you've been back in the recording studio. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm back in the recording studio. I have just last Friday released a new CD called Gratitude. And it's a CD with the RTE Concert Orchestra. And it came about, it's kind of a departure from what I've done in the previous 10 recordings that I've made. Those were made with different band members and session musicians and so on in different studios. But this one was done with just the RTE Orchestra. I was invited to take part in a festival called Crinne na Cosca while I was doing the publicity tour last year, and it was to sing He's My Brother, He Ain't Heavy, the old Holly song, and I did it with the orchestra. But after rehearsals it just felt so good, as somebody suggested that maybe I should do a recording with them, and lo and behold, a year later here we have the results. It's something that I enjoy doing. I really enjoy the process. It was very different, of course, but yeah.
Well, Gratitude, of course, your new album, is on sale. I think it's just come out now, hasn't it?
It came out, we released it in Ireland last Friday, so it's there on iTunes and Spotify and all the usual places and cyberspace to get music. And it's also in record shops and outlets as well. And it's also on my website, and that's seankane.com, or you can get through that through Facebook. I do sometimes consult that myself to see what am I at or who am I.
Yeah, who are you going to be today?
Who am I going to be today? Turn on Facebook.
And of course, look, it's a busy time for you, isn't it? Because Sean Kane, you're always busy, aren't you? You're always up and down the country and over here to England and different places.
Yeah, I love doing what I'm doing, and what I love about it is going to the different places it brings me. That's what really attracted me to singing in the first place. The first time I sang at a Fleadh competition at the age of 6, I was brought to Dublin to sing at the All-Ireland Fleadh. And I was the only young fella in my school or in my class that had been invited up to Dublin or been to Dublin to do that. And I thought, after winning the All-Ireland, my first All-Ireland, I thought, well, if learning a few traditional songs is going to bring me to Dublin and different places, I'll keep learning them. And I did.
Well, fair play to you. Well, listen, Sean, we're looking forward to you going on stage tonight. It's great to see you here in Manchester, and we look forward to meeting you soon again.
It's great to be back, Martin. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you to all your listeners.
Mike, the carousel sessions here at the Charlton Irish Club, they've been a huge success.
It's great. We've got Sean Keane here tonight, and in the next couple of months we've got I'm doing my own gig with Des Donnelly, the fiddle player, and Angela Durkin, and we're doing a double album launch. Myself and Desi have just released a new album. We're launching it on the 14th of July, and Angela has done her solo album, so we're making it a double launch, and Angela's bringing over special guests from Ireland, John Carty, the banjo player, and Matt Griffin, the guitarist. So that should be a brilliant night, and we've got Sean Keane here tonight and his band.
Yeah, well, obviously, Mike, you've worked very hard at it to get it going, and now you've got the ball rolling. You get some wonderful people here. Of course, like you said, you've got Sean Keane here tonight. You've got great guests with the weeks coming.
Well, we've got a diary full of gigs right up till Christmas. So there's carousel sessions on every month. Check out the website www.charltonirishclub.co.uk, or check out the Facebook page Carousel Sessions. It's all up there, and we're doing a mail out to people that are joining the mailing list. So, you know, it's great to just see people coming out and supporting the community and having great gigs on, and international stars coming to play here in Manchester. You know, we're delighted with it.
Well, absolutely. Now, for the album launch here at the Charlton Club in July, how can people get the music after you've launched it and released it?
It'll be out on all digital formats, so you'll be able to download the record, but it won't be till another month's time. So you have to come to the gig to buy the album, because we'll have the hard copy at the gig.
Remind us the date again.
The 14th of July. It's a double album launch. Angela Durkin, myself, and Desi Donnelly.
James, now the Charlton Club, of course, it's going from strength to strength at the moment.
Yeah, it is. It's going really well. We're having a great time here. We're busy all the time with nights like tonight, the carousel sessions, and all sorts of other nights we have here as well. From comedy to rave nights, we have the trad session every Sunday. Any type of event you'd be looking for, we have funk nights. You know, we'll have it here. So there's a lot going on.
And of course, the trad session on a Sunday now, that's really taken off for you as well.
Oh, it's a great night every Sunday night in the lounge from 7:30. Grace Kelly and her friends come down. There's just music, tunes playing until about 10:30, 11 at night, and it's free entry. And you'll get some of the best musicians in the world just pop in and have a tune. And the talent in there is unreal. And if you don't play, do like I do and just sit down, have a drink and watch. And if you do play, come and join in.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
Well, that's the way to enjoy it, yeah. And of course, you do a lot of private functions now, don't you?
We do. We a lot of our Saturday nights and Friday nights are used by anything from a 21st to a wedding, all sorts of functions. We can provide buffets, DJs, bands, anything you need. Give me a shout, and we'll make sure you have a great night.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And of course, I'm sure Christmas isn't till we're in the middle of summer, but we're downhill from here onwards now. So Christmas coming up, and what's on here for Christmas time?
Well, that's it. You've always got to be looking a few steps ahead, and we've always got our big concert at Christmas with Mike McGoldrick and Desi Donnelly. But also, if anyone wants to book the room for a private party or a staff party, just give us a call, and we'll be able to make sure you have a great night.
Now, James, tell me about Dancercise, how that's going for you.
Yeah, so we've now moved to Tuesday night at the club from 7 till 8, and we have an hour of Irish dancing, fitness and exercise. It's a lot of fun. It's with beginners come along and just learn a few basic steps. It's for everyone, and we have a great bit of fun, yeah.
So you can just turn up in the evening, you don't have to book or you don't have to do anything like that?
Even better than that, you just turn up and your first class is free as well. So if you just want to come and give it a trial, if you don't like it, nothing lost. If you do like it, come back next week.
Okay, tell us how people can contact you, James.
And then contact us if you can go on our website, which is www.chorltonirishclub.co.uk, or you can email me at info@chorltonirishclub.co.uk, or you can pop in any evening after 5 and just come and see me. I'm always around.
What a lovely evening with Sean Keane, and everybody here enjoyed themselves, and we hope you've enjoyed yourselves at home as well. Now don't forget, Henry McGlade is back next Thursday evening at 7 o'clock, and I'm here at 7:30 with the Irish in the UK on Showcase TV. Both shows are repeated every Saturday evening between 8 and 9 p.m. So until next week, you take care of yourselves in this very hot sun, and we're going to leave you with a little bit from the great man himself, Sean Keane.
The wind makes music as it whistles through the handmade winding walls around our home. The huddled hawthorn plays a lonesome tune. The skylark sings aloft and all alone. The grasses in the meadow, the starlings in the sky, the children chanting poems of long ago, all part of nature's little symphony, the reason the music's in our souls. The symbols of the crashing waves at sea, rolling towards the Connemara shore. The robin rhymes an early morn reprise, proclaiming love from those who've gone before. The rhythms of the raindrops on the window of my room, as the fiddle weaves a tune so soft below, all part of nature's little symphony, the reason the music's in our soul. No matter how far and near, we will all hold them dear, the songs, the tunes, the Celtic rhythms call. Whenever those clouds draw near, that darkness we sometimes fear, just let the music reach into your soul. That powerful song unites us one and all.